An angler's life is dictated by the seasons, all played out against the most magnificent backdrop of them all, the great British countryside. Autumn brings with it shades of gold, where barbel and perch go on the rampage. This then leads into winter, where it's snow and ice, and pike draw the attention of the fishermen. A new dawn comes with spring, with blossom-filled trees, and tench rooting amongst lily pads. And finally, we come to summer, with long, lazy days and carp supping down floaters. So come with me now on a journey through the seasons.
An opportunity had arisen to explore an estate lake hidden from prying eyes with the possibility of catching the carp which live within the jade-coloured water. I was of course excited by the prospect, but with so many fish to catch from so many places, the hardest part of this challenge for me would be remaining focused, for the countryside is an intoxicating companion, and I can't help but be constantly on the search for new adventures. A more stunning venue I could not have imagined, full of colour and wildlife that immediately made me feel welcome. For the next year, this would be my second home, and whenever I was away, I yearned to return. Confused by what I'd witnessed, I searched high and low to open my account, stalking the margins.
Putting a few mixers out, I think there should be a lot of fish down here. I spotted a couple on the other side of the lake. I haven't seen anything here yet. Oh, look at that. I mean, that's a good fish. It's a good common. £30 plus. That's a fish I want to catch, that's for certain. Look at it go. Wow. There are big fish in here, definitely.
Understandably, I was excited, so I continued to explore. What else would I find? No sign this time. So how many carp were in here? The answer to my questions came eventually.
Oh, that was one. Just come up. Oh, and another. Can't tell how big they are or what they are, but they're definitely carp out there. I think I'm going to get my first chance. Is one right on it? Yeah. Come on, away from that. Oh, come on, what are you doing? I didn't give it any line because I'm not sure if there's any snags there. First fish. That took a bit of hard work today, wandering around in this heat. But it's worth it. Oh yeah, big mirror. Come on. Don't know if you're ready for the net yet. Swallow in there. Right, let me get the net. Don't do anything daft, Martin. Don't panic too much. Don't panic too much. She's easier said than done. And yes, first fish. Oh, I'm made up with that. Brilliant. It's not a common, it's a mirror. Looks quite a nice one as well. Let's get you up. And I'm really keen to have a look at you. That's exciting fishing. No, racket. Oh yeah, 20 pounder. Yes. Oh, calm down, girl. Pop that hook out. Just in that bottom lip. Put that down there. An old warrior. And that's what I'm hoping for from this lake. Magnificent. So thick as well. Let's not hold you too high. Really thick. 21, 22 pounds, I reckon. Let's have a quick look at the other side. Now I'm going to put you straight back. No need to put a weight on you. You've made my day. Exactly the same, really. Exactly the same. Sparsely scaled. Some of the fish I've seen in here have been really scaly. But you're a wonderful creature nevertheless, because you've begun an adventure, I hope, that will lead to amazing fishing. One more left here. Whoa. Oh. Let's get you back. Thank you very much. Back you go to your marvellous home. And the adventure has just begun.
This magnificent spate river provides a natural border between England and Wales, cutting a gorge through both sand and limestone while passing famous landmarks such as Hay, Ross and Tintern. It's certainly a special world for everyone to enjoy, but for us anglers, the magic continues below the river's surface. And for me, the 16th is celebrated each season on the wonderful Wye. Long before the towns and cities had awoken, I'd made my way to the riverbank in a bid to tempt both chub and barbel, and waiting for that special moment was certainly not going to be a chore today. With the beauty that surrounded me, my hardest job was going to be concentrating on the rod tip.
Yeah. Lovely. Holding out in that flow. Whoa! Trout just come steaming in and jumped. Amazing. Oh, there's certainly some wildlife around on the Wye. Why? Chop. Nice big chop. Got a length of that. Fantastic start to the season. I missed you, Rivers. Right, let's unhook you. Oh, a lovely fish. Let's put you back and get another one. Yeah. Oh, what's this? I don't think it's a barbel. Fantastic bite there. Smacked over. What a place to fish. In you come. Alright, you're definitely not a barbel, but you're appreciated all the same. I think you're going to be a chub. Whoa! I think you're going to be a chub. I can't see with the sun. Yeah, chub. Oh, you're fighting. Okay, you're a big one. Oh, calm down. Calm down. Tried to pick you up. I just want to take the hook out. Admire you. And then take the hook out. And there we go. What a way to start the season. Fantastic. Glad to be back to the rivers.
Right, let's unhook you. Thank you very much. Oh, look at you. You seem to have a bit of goldfish in you. Never seen that before. Orange scales. Anyway, back you go to your magnificent river.
I really enjoyed that. I chub fed all morning. Although the barbel didn't show, still, that's a great excuse for another day's fishing.
My wanderlust had kicked in, pushing me towards a new adventure, and with soaring temperatures both day and night, still waters exploded into life. Big common and mirror carp began to show along the margins, but it was a date with their smaller cousin that had arrived for me. The carp had decided to spawn, and I guessed the estate lake fish would have a similar mindset, so I didn't think I'd be missing out. And with a return to the pit that had afforded me a British record crucian, understandably, I was keen to reacquaint myself with the species. Would lightning strike twice? Only time would tell. I wandered the banks, trying to blend in with nature while looking for my quarry. At first they were conspicuous by their absence, but when at last I spied a series of bubbles fizzing on the surface, I knew where to make my pitch and hurried to get the tackle from the van. While the lake went about its daily routine, I prepared my rigs and lowered May's hook baits down the marginal shelf, waiting for the crucians to make a mistake. To add further encouragement for the fish to feed, I introduced a couple of handfuls of free offerings. The mink had caught itself a rabbit, but when would it be my time to catch? Yes! Oh! I don't know, it's quite heavy. There we go. Come on, up you come. Oh, I don't want to come up. Oh, this is exciting. Is it going to be one of these giant crucians? Oh dear. These moments are fraught with danger, as a fish that dreams are made of lays tantalisingly within touching distance. However experienced I am with these situations, the heartbeat rises and the hands shake. Would I want it any other way? Of course not. This is the moment that remains long in the memory and is the reason I angle. At the time though, I just want the fight to end, especially when the landing net is about to be filled with a bar of gold.
Brilliant.
Prehistoric looking crucian carp. Caught on a tiny little bit of maize. They don't come better than that, crucians. If ever there was a true one, that's a true crucian carp. Wonderful. Let's go and weigh her.
A monster. Look at that in that dappled light. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Oh, there's the hook. Just out the side. Just come out, that was lucky. Right, let's have a quick look at you before I weigh you. Oh. I should treasure these moments, because these crucians won't be here forever, and then I'll probably never experience fishing like this ever again. Well, let's weigh you. Rest you down there. Got my scales. Quickly zero them. Yeah. Zeroed. And then pop you in before we slip you back, girl. In you go, girl. Oh, that's a good girl. There we go. Right, a moment of truth. But this is going to be an absolute monster. I know that already. 4 pound and 3 ounces. Fantastic. Can't believe it. Right, let's get you back. You don't need any more hassle from me. Back you go to your home. Time to go home. Thank you very much. Let me just lift you out. There you go. Brilliant.
I needed now to reacquaint myself with the estate lake if I was ever to grow to understand the moods of its carp. Tackle packed, I returned to Oxfordshire. It was good to be back, and I instantly knew that I'd been away for far too long. Pleasant as the scenery was, I really wanted to spot a set of fins adorned with golden scales, especially that big common that I'd seen on my first ever visit. This was a far from easy task, and when at last I did make contact, their behaviour would prevent me from wetting a line for the time being.
Well, I thought they were going to spawn, and they're certainly gathering up now, brushing against each other, starting to join. So I'm going to leave them alone for a while, and I think that's a good excuse to head off to the rivers.
I had a score to settle with the River Wye and its barbel, which I'd failed to meet on June the 16th.
It's great to be back in the Wye Valley. It's been a gorgeous summer's day, and now it's early evening. Sun slipping over the horizon, shadows are coming across the water, and the fish should start feeding. But I'm not going to fish this evening. I'm not going to fish actually till tomorrow morning. What I'm going to do is bait up the swim with my ground bait mix, which is trout pellet powder, laced with good old favourite halibut pellets. And then, while this is stewing overnight, I'm going to go back and get a good night's sleep, and before the cockerel clears its throat, I'll be back and hopefully into the battling barbel.
Why don't fish read the script? After all the planning, I couldn't buy a bite, but an angler is an optimist if nothing else, and I wasn't prepared to be beaten.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bobble. Hey. Float fishing for barbel on the River Wye. Would I even float? Boom! Zonked under. Marvellous. In you come, Kel. Thank you very much. Lovely. Let's have a look at you. Oh, you still got some fight. Let's bring this round. Place you on the mat. There we go. It's a little bit rocky here, so it's really important you have a mat. Look at that. and that bottom lip. It's lovely catching them on the float. Prince of the river. And for all that fighting, you're not the biggest at bubble, but I really, really don't care. Because I can't think of a better way to begin a day. Marvellous. Look at all those coppers and bronzes, those orange fins. Perfect in every way you are. Right then, let's slip you back, put you in the mat. Again, I'll have to walk you down in the net to keep you nice and safe. Oh, a bit of weed everywhere here. There we go. Let's get you back. I'm trying not to get wet myself, Mr. Barbel. I'll get you back nice and safe. There we go. Find a bit of slack water for you. This is really important because barbel use up so much of their energy in the fight. Whoa. Well, you've certainly recovered then. Away you go. Morning. Fish seem to have backed off a little bit. Now the sun's rising in the sky and the shadows are ever retreating, so I've gone to the lead and a little bag, pellets and a 12mm pellet hook bait. So I'm fishing a little bit further down. Maybe that's where they're laying this time. Yeah. You're just trying to trick me, aren't you? Lump you come. Woo. Wow, look at that colour in the sun. Marvellous. Come on. Oh, that's quite a nice one. All right, let me have you. In you go. What a way to spend a morning. Come on, let's have a look at you. Oh, better get off this mat. Lay that out there. So you're nice and safe from the rocks. Calm down, careful, stay on there while you're nice and safe. A load of weed. Let's see your head and I can pop the hook out.
wanted that halibut pellet. Oh, handful of barbel and a handful of weed. Let's get rid of the weed and keep the barbel. A long, lean fighting machine, and you're still into fighting me now, so I'm not going to lift you up very high. Look at that. Built for power, streamlined, ready to test any angler's tackle. Beautiful. You look lovely in this sun. Absolutely wonderful. Right then, just going to step down here and slip you straight back, I think. Just down here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Make sure you're safe. There you go, girl. Mission accomplished. The serenity of the valley was about to be shattered. An assignment for Angling Times would mean a change of pace. What fish lived in our towns and cities? The Bristol Avon, which cuts through the cultural city of Bath, bisecting ancient bridges and monuments, was where I needed to investigate. Could nature and man collide to provide me with the sport I suspected lay hidden from the tourists and businessmen who bustled past me? In its concrete jacket, strewn with old bicycles and shopping trolleys, it would seem a difficult task, as the river kept its secrets well. It was a splendid location, of that there was no doubt. But as I waited patiently for a sign, I couldn't help but daydream. Had the estate lake Carp begun to find my pre-bait? Whatever the case, I needed to get back to reality and concentrate on the job in hand.
Oh, this is a big fish. Oh, well, I don't think this is a small one. Oh, it's grating me on something. What's that? It's got me on. Only on a 6 pound bottom. Come on. Oh. God, nearly dragged the rod in. Oh, it's round something. I feel it grating on something here. Come on. Whew, you won't believe what you can find in a town centre. Oh dear me. Got me on something down here. It's got me on a snag. Been here since dawn for my big moment. Oh yeah, it's free again. Couldn't have been a snag, must have been weed. Don't know what this is. Feels quite big. God, it's exciting. I'm shaking, I'm so excited. I've been sitting here since morning. Oh, fantastic. Just sitting there. Didn't think I was going to get a bite. What the hell I was doing here. And then the rod nearly took off. Now, what are you going to be? I can't think that you're a bream or a chub. I reckon this is going to be a carp. Oh God, I'm going down now. I'm going to have to get up. Whew. You never know what's on the bottom in cities and town centres, so I'm really worried about it clipping on something. Like an old bicycle. Let's have a look at you. Oh yeah, nice big common carp. You wouldn't believe it. Look at that. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I'm a nervous wreck. I've caught much bigger fish, but not as many as exciting as that. Come on. It's going to be difficult. Oh no, not ready. Come on. Don't want to give up yet. Diving down now. More worried about getting him a landing net. Right. In you go. Yes. Fantastic. Didn't expect that, eh? Brilliant. Shows what you can catch in town and city centres. Right, let's have a look at you. Still feisty. There we go. That's exciting. Oh, put you on the mat. Look at that, common carp. Looks out. Common carp in the centre of Bath. Bit different really. I was expecting a chub, but I'm not complaining. Fantastic fishing. Right, let's get you back. Let's get rid of this lead. There we go. It's just there. There we go. Right, pop you back. Whew. That's exciting stuff. There we go. Are you down, girl? And back to your busy surroundings.
The summer had been packed with fun, and I couldn't believe where the time had gone. The leaves were turning brown, and autumn was on its way. After weeks of free boilies, the carp's guard had at last dropped, and with the natural larder starting to run bare, the chances of catching a fish had never been better. How the lake had changed, as greens gave way to copper and bronzes, and in amongst the withering lily stems I set my traps. Camping out is all part and parcel of a carp angler's life, with the kettle rarely cold and meals cooked up on the stove. Just being there away from the humdrum of normal life is part of the joy, and I was certainly in no rush to return to work. With no luck overnight, I decided to recast and hope that fresh baits would be the answer. Also, by pinning my lines to the lake bed with long lengths of heavy tubing, there was no reason for the fish to be suspicious. And by now I'd begun to become part of the countryside, hidden from the carp's view. As the day wore on and the cloud cover grew, I continued with my search, never once being prepared to accept a blank. I would catch, even if it was the last thing I ever did.
Come away! I'm trying to get them lilies. Oh, it's just picked up the marginal rod. Oh, down by the side of that island. It's come steaming across. I didn't think I was going to get a fish in this high pressure. God dear, I thought all my chances had gone. It's come steaming off that island, straight into these pads. Are you still on? Where are you? Oh yeah, it's a bit net one per one here. Oh my goodness, look at that debris. Whew. Oh, that pinged off something. Thought it'd gone then. A very strange fight. Perhaps he's just waking up now. It's going back to where it came from. My tubing's been pushed up. I haven't known anything like it. Come diving off the island, straight down under me. Come on. I'm on quite strong line, so are you going to be one of the big girls? A big estate lake carp. It's always an exciting time now. Is it a common? Is it a mirror? I'm sure it'll be golden, whichever, like the leaves. Oh, big back came up then. I think that's a mirror. Come on. I didn't think he wanted to fight. Come steaming at me. Oh, no, 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 no. Thank goodness these lily roots are dying back. It's right up the bank and I can't get out any further. I can't let it get down inside. Whoa, did you hear that? Can't let it get down inside the roots. That's where they're at their thickest. If you let a carp dive into the bottom of a lily root, there's no coming back, but keep it fairly high. And with a bit of luck, the stems and the leaves should part. I say that and it gets a bit stuck. That's why I'm on strong tackle. Oh, it's a mirror, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's tighten this clutch up. Oh yeah, out you come. All the leaves are giving way. Yeah, there she is. Right, get ready, we're landing there. I was just about to give up. I'd got the other rods in. I was going to return when it got a bit more overcast. Look at that. That's a nice fish, that is. Lilies, carp, the lot. Oh, big tail. Yeah. Ooh. Brilliant. Brilliant. Lovely fish, that. Certainly over 20 pounds. Right. I think she needs to recover and so do I, but a bit of a mess in this swim. I'm glad I fished it. Right, just roll this up. Come on, make sure you're nice and safe. That's it. Look at that. That is a wonderful estate lake carp. Well over 20 pounds. Look at those golds and buttery yellows on the tail. Hasn't been pellet munching, that one. Massive, massive fins. Wonderful. Let's just lift you up, have one little look here. I don't need to weigh you. I know you're a wonderful fish, and that's all I need to know. I've got enough of a memory after that battle in the lily pads. Thank you very much, and I'll be back soon when there's some low pressure. See if I can get some more of your friends, but for now, you're going back. Ooh. Here we go. There you go. I didn't think I was going to get a boy. You saved my day. You just run my sleeves up. I've got a whip for that. What a lovely creature. Oh, this water's cold. That frost last night really chilled things down. No doubt you're thinking about feeding up for winter on the bloodworm. So I'll let you go. Hopefully I'll meet some of your friends soon. There you go, Carl.
With the rivers full of rain and running to a quicker pace, a double-figure barbel was now on the cards, and for a chance of catching one, the 7 seemed a good call. Close to £11, I was a happy man. Jack Frost had well and truly bitten into the countryside, and with a weekly newspaper column to write, I needed to think carefully of where to go next. For now, I decided to call on the services of the River Kenny.
I'm going to fish this evening. It's a little inline feeder with a bolt rig, a short hook length, an 18 hook and a little red maggot on there. A fiendish plan for a fiendish fish, the chub. What I've done, I've taped up the holes of the feeder so it forces the chub really close to it, and hopefully the hook bait. Pop in some maggot in there, pop on the cap, and there we go. Nice and simple. Let's get it out there. Just over that far bank, that nice smooth run. I think there'll be a chub laying there. Pay out a bit of line. There we go. so it doesn't dislodge the feeder. There's not so much pressure on it. Put that down. Hopefully Mr. Chubb will come out to play. I've also got a barbel rod snuck down the side. Maybe something's laying there in that raft. It's still pretty cold though. It's only about 42 degrees at the moment, so I think the best chance is a chub. Yeah, got it. Come on. Oh, out of the flow. Big head shaking. I don't know if it's a big fish or not, but in that flow, it's unstoppable. Come back. Oh, I've only got an 18 hook on. So, I've got to be careful. No, come back. Oh, big head shakes here, big head shakes. I don't think it's a barbel. I think it's a chub. This is the time I wish I had a bigger hook on. Whoa. I really don't know how big it is, because this flow is so strong after the floods. It's hard to determine. Could be £4, or it could be £7. Who knows? I'm pretty sure it's not a barbel, even though there's a healthy bend. Whoa, in that rod. Just let it soak up all its energy. I've got £6 main line on and a braided £6 hook length. It's the little hook that worries me the most. And for once, you can't be sure whether you're going to win or the fish is. Oh, it's trying to get under my near bank. Oh, it's a big fish. Oh, yes. That's a big chub, that is. I don't want to lose this. I really don't want to lose this. Oh, come on. They always do this trick of trying to get you in under the near bank. Look at that. Let's put a bit more pressure on and pray everything's going to hold. It's right under my feet, believe it or not. Look at that. That's a nice big chub, that is. Come on. I've got to get you up in the flow. Look at that. This is a dodgy... Oh, just flicked off of it. Yes. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh. Let's have a look at you then. Nice big chub from the River Kennet. Oh. There we go. Oh, watch me have a rod. Lay that down. There we go. Oh, looks come out. That was lucky. Look at that. It's got to be a £5. It's got to be. Bit of an old bruiser, that. What a fight, eh? Let's quickly weigh you and see how big you're going to be. I reckon you should go £5. And then you can go straight back. Let me zero the scales. There we go. Right.
in you pop that all-important weight. Sorry to do to you, Mr. Chub. Oh, make sure the fins are in place. Up we go. I have to stand up for this. Oh, brilliant. 6 pound, 1 ounce. Well, we got a big Kennet chub. Let's have one last look at you. You've probably been in this river for many years, travelling up and down. An old bruiser. It's time you went back. Pop you in the sling. I'll go and find a bit of slack water to drop you into. Here we go. Right, here we go, old boy. This slack water so you can completely recover. There you go. Thank you very much. With a job well done and the evening sun out, I took this as my cue to sit back and enjoy the river's moods until darkness filled the valley and I was forced to return home. Once again I was exploring the Bristol Avon, but this time I arrived at dawn at the upper reaches, and here near the Cotswolds the water runs clear and the roach live amongst the ranunculus weed. At first, a roe trout was my only reward, until the river angler's finest prize crossed paths with me and set my mind racing with the possibilities of what now lay ahead for the upcoming months. The net secured confirmation that specimens were possible. Whatever plans I had though, the weather would call the tune, and little did I know what was heading in my direction, as even now the storm clouds were gathering.